Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your December Tarot forecast. So, Gemini, we begin with, in your theme or your atmospheric elements position, the Ace of Pentacles. So, very much about money this month, very much about making money. This also could be in tune with receiving small amounts of money. This could be inheritances. This could be new jobs for many, promotions. This could be increase in sales. This could be a good money flow month for Gemini this month. This also could be very much in terms of new beginnings. So once again, jobs, new jobs, reaping new clients, bringing in incentives or having sales go up this month as well if you own your own business. This also could be very much in tune with promotions. This also could be very much in tune with receiving small amounts of money or receiving money in terms of gifts, especially during Christmas and the holiday season. This also could be very much beginnings or new beginnings on a practical level when it comes to finance, security, handling your money, the influx of change in money. So definitely going to increase this month for Gemini if you have not noticed already. This also could be very much the month for new beginnings or a new cycle that's very much encompassing or surrounding money. This could be also in terms of child support, alimony. This could be splitting assets. This could be property. This could be any kind of return or receipt of money, okay? Trust funds, savings, etc. This could run the gamut because it is a general reading. Very much the focus or the theme is a new cycle or a new beginning, especially associated with money. This also could be a very grounding time for Gemini as well in relationships. There could be some kind of practicality or a centeredness when it comes to how you view relationships and money, or how you view yourself when it comes to identifying with money, okay, which could very much overplay or overlay into relationships. So just keep that in mind. Now, what's following this card is the Devil. So there could be a situation that many of you may have or coming out of dealing with potential cycle of some kind. This is a card that is very much in terms of feeling bound and chained, or possession or obsession or control or depression even. This could even be addiction for many. This could be relationships. This could be potentially abusive situations, emotional, verbal, physical. This also could be addictions. This also could be anything from smoking to drinking to gambling to sex addiction to overspending, overeating. The Devil card in particular, following the Ace of Pentacles, relays the message to me, Gemini, that there is a situation perhaps where there has been something that is less desirable, where there has been a feeling of negativity that is connected to perhaps money that is owed to you, money that you're waiting on, money's kind of the center of the situation more than anything else. There may be undesirable situations or undesirable partners, ex-partners, ex-relationships where you're dealing with money that is owed to you, or splitting assets, or someone is wanting to perhaps take control of money, or perhaps it is coming out of a certain field of energy that with that has energies of lower based negativity, kind of like there's money involved, but there's also a shadow that's a part of it. Shadow of the past person, shadow of the past circumstances. There's much negativity surrounding this money issue or this new cycle of money. Maybe something attached to that kind of lower vibrational energy. There also could be much worry or stress or obsession tied to a situation, tied with large amounts of money that's owed to you. And there could also be a cycle that's upcoming for Gemini beginning in the month of December, carrying over into 2017, where there are these issues that are accompanied with the money, okay? So just keep that in mind. It could run the gamut for many of those that are watching. There is a court card in your reading, however, with the Queen of Wands. So presently, this could be for those that are watching an actual person. This could be a mother figure. This could be a friend, a best friend, sister. This also could be an actual woman who is helping you in the month of December to acquire or to release this money that's owed to you, perhaps from this negative person, negative past relationship, negative background, or something that is negatively tied in with this money. This also could represent for many, because she is next to justice. This could be a lawyer, attorney. This could be someone who's helping you to receive or to get this financial burden, or to release this financial burden, or to have the money come forth. The Queen of Wands in particular, it could, however, be a fire sign female, but the attributes of her, she's a go-getter. She's a talker. She's entrepreneurial. She could be a businesswoman. She's creative. She's communicative. She is also commanding. She has a commanding presence about her. So this very much could be in terms of female lawyers, female judges, female attorneys, female mentors. This is someone who is helping you this month, okay? She is next to justice, so very much tied into helping of some kind. She's helping you. This could be characteristics, Gemini, that you're taking on for the month of December as well, so just keep that in mind. Or she could be an actual person for the month. This situation in particular holds within it a darkness about it, where it may not necessarily be in your present life at the moment, but it's still there, especially when it comes to past memories or past situations or past circumstances. And it's very much in tune with low vibrational energies. And this also could represent the person that you're dealing with, perhaps the experiences that you had with them. So just keep that in mind. Now, in the challenge position, we see justice. So justice to me is really relative to legal matters. It's also very relative to having things be played out in the court system, also to be played out publicly for many as well. This also could be very much about bringing balance into a situation, and karmic retribution or karmic law. So whatever is coming to you, Gemini, this month, you're owed it, and there's a form of karmic law, like what goes around comes around, okay? So many of you may be witnessing instant karma. Many of you may be witnessing finally, justice is being served this month, and also many of you may be going through the legal system, whether this is through divorce, alimony, child support, something in terms of contracts, something in terms of legalities, agreements, etc. This also could be very much tied in with property, dividing assets, splitting property, liquid assets, savings, inheritances, insurances, etc. Okay, so very much in tune with that as well. This person, however, is going to be the helper. She's going to illuminate light to the situation, and she's very much going to bring you out into a positive light with this matter. It's going to be a shining, she's almost like your guardian angel in terms of an earthbound angel for many of this shining light. She's guiding you, and she's helping you, and she's really the force of nature when it comes to this situation right here. So very much accompanied with perhaps something in terms of legalities for Gemini. Now in the outcome position, there has been a struggle. There has been a separation. There may still be a separation for many of you that are watching. There's also perhaps been recent heartbreak, especially in the last 3 months. So there is something going on for Gemini in terms of relationships. This could be splitting up, partnerships dissolving, marriages, divorce. There's something, even short-term separation or short-term breakup. And there's still pain attached to this as well, that Gemini, unfortunately, for many of you, may be still reeling from or feeling from in the month of December. However, it doesn't mean that everything is lost, because with the Ace of Pentacles in your theme position, it really validates to me that something is going to be gained, especially with the Justice and the Queen of Wands next to each other. Something's definitely going to be given to you. Something's definitely going to be some form of generous offer, some form of generous offering, settlement. Something's really going to be reciprocated back to Gemini this month, especially financially. And this also could help Gemini yourselves to not only start a new cycle financially, but to have a rebirth period going into the year of 2017. While I was shuffling your cards, Gemini, I got the message of doing. There's much doing about this matter and clarity, so there's still much doing. It's something that you're focused upon perhaps every day. You're doing, it's doing, it's doing, it's doing. And there's no stopping you, Gemini, in this matter. There's some force of nature that is really unstoppable for you this month, and you're going to see results. So anything that's needed to be owed to you, if it has to do with a relationship ending, marriage, divorce, child support, alimony, etc., it's going to be on its way for you, absolutely. And yeah, there's pain still involved. There's perhaps regret. Perhaps there's tears being shed. It's a painful, heartbreaking situation for many of those that are watching in terms of what is going on. This could run the gamut because this is a general reading. So these energies are present and validating to Gemini that whatever this lower based situation is, it's being helped right here, especially coming from this person, or these are attributes or characteristics or strengths that you yourself, Gemini, will cultivate in the month of December. So please keep me posted, Gemini. Good luck with everything. Leave me a comment in the comments below. I love to hear from everybody. Please make sure to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Share, like, and subscribe. Have a great holiday season. Merry Christmas to everyone that's watching.